Hello, hello, and welcome to the show. My name is Isolde Trachtenberg. I'm super happy to welcome you. Today we're going to continue on this week's idea of creativity as an altered state of consciousness. So yesterday I talked about the mandala and how coloring that mandala allows us the opportunity to come into that altered state, particularly if we are not paying attention to rules of coloring. You know how you might have to color inside the lines, or you might have to have the sky be blue and the earth be green, whatever it is. That's not what we're doing here. The mandala itself, and you can find a copy of the high-res JPEG if you want to participate in this mind-expanding exercise at isoldet.com/creativekind. It will give you the opportunity to open yourself up. Now, in order to create purely, in order to open ourselves up as a channel for that creative energy, you need to blank your mind. So before you start doing this coloring in today's exercise, I want you to sit for a moment and just close your eyes, get it so that your back is straight, your feet are flat on the ground, your hands are on your lap, and breathe. Take 3 deep, full breaths. Just inhale and exhale, and inhale and exhale, and inhale and exhale. You should feel a little bit more calm, a little bit more centered. And if you listen to the sound of my voice, again, for one more inhale and exhale, and do nothing but listen to the sound of my voice, just let your mind and body wander. When you open your eyes back up, you will feel gentle and also open and without such a busy mind. Ready? Inhale and exhale. Now, if you are ready to try to do this idea of testing yourself on creativity as an altered state, grab a blank of those JPEGs, of that JPEG of the mandala, and your coloring utensils, whether or not they're pencils, crayons, magic markers, it doesn't matter. And here's what I want you to do. Today, I want you to time yourself, okay? I want you to get your phone or an egg timer or whatever and note the time. Start timing yourself, like with a stopwatch, and then start coloring. And color for however long it takes you to either finish or when you get to a stopping point. Just color. There are no rules. There's nothing you have to do here, but color. Get that JPEG and start making something like that, right? You can see it, right? It's really cool. Why? Why are you doing this? You're doing it because you're timing yourself, because I want you to see whether or not the time you think you've spent doing it is actually the time you did spend doing it. So when you reach a stopping point, before you look at the timer, I want you to note for yourself how much time you think has gone, right? Have I spent 5 minutes? Have I spent 10 minutes? Have I spent 15 minutes? Have I spent 2 minutes? Whatever it is. Think about it, get it into your mind, and only then look at the stopwatch and compare them. Did you spend about the same amount of time that you thought you spent? Or was one longer than the other? And start noticing that. Start noticing when you are doing anything creative, whether or not you're using more or less time than you think you are. I do this thing at red lights when I'm in the car at a red light. I carry a little recorder, a musical instrument with me, and I sometimes put the watch on, the stopwatch, and I play. And I can guarantee you the lights always, they may be the same length, but they always seem like they go much faster if I'm playing music. And I think the same thing happens when we're doing something creative. Coloring is something most of us can do. I really encourage you to try it and see what happens if you time yourself, and note for yourself, you can take, print out as many of these as you want at isoldet.com/creativekind. Note whether or not on a certain day you took longer than you thought you did or shorter than you thought you did. That's the next exercise in this section of freeing up your creativity to be an altered state. If you know someone who needs to be aware of this, please get in touch with them, tell them about the show, let them know to find it, and let other people know. And also, if you like it, leave a review, because I think the more of us that know about this idea of creativity being an altered state of consciousness, the more we can do miraculous things. Until tomorrow, when I explore this even further, my name is Isolde Trachtenberg, and I'll see you in the creative kind. I send you all my love.